na-describe mo na kanina yung biscuit, working with them now. Pero putting into mind na you've directed popular love teams also before them, what makes them different or better?
Every actor is different, pero it's always on the context of the movie. Parang every movie parang requires a different process, parang creative process. Parang the way I work, every movie parang iba yung creative process. So parang dito, since first time ko sila makatrabaho, iba yung naging process ko with them. So and it's also a different story kasi it's about nga how my college was. So yung tapos past pa siya. So the research was yun. Kasi sinama ko talaga sila sa research na kapag pupunta ako ng UP, sinama ko sila kasi hindi pwedeng mag-shoot tayo sa UP and it's a movie na situated in UP pero hindi mukhang taga-UP si Liza. So, hindi ko sinasabing wala kasing ganda sa UP Liza kasi marami din naman kami mga Miss Universe at Miss... Sinabi, pero kailangan niya ma-feel na hindi siya artista. Kaya rin yung mga eksena ko, pinipilit ko na yung mga kaklase niya sa classroom kunwari, hindi mga extras na mga talents. Gusto ko talaga mga taga-UP sila. So, para mararamdaman ni Liza na hindi mo pwedeng chorba-chorbahin lang tong eksena na to. Kasi ito yung mga manonood, ito yung mga mag-judge sa'yo, yung mga taga-UP talaga. Or si Raph naman sa mga eksena niya sa hospital, yung mga kasama niya, mga totoong doktor. So hindi yung mga nagaganon lang, o mga nag-EME lang ng mga blood. So parang, para ma-feel niya na may mga nakatingin sa'yo mga totoong doktor na hindi mo pwedeng, chorba-chorbahin lang yung pag-aano.
Tapos nanonood ko sila sa monitor.
Oo, papakita ko sa kanila, okay ba itong ginawa ni Ken?
Tapos pag-tingin nakatingin sila ko, no.
Like yung immersion ko, nag-interview kami ng 4 students, UP students. Meron talagang art studies students. Sinabi talaga nila sa amin na sana pag pinanood nila yung movie, na mukha talaga akong art studies student. Na parang makaka-relate. As in, may bilin talaga sila sa akin. So, every time nag-e-extend ako, nagpa-playback yung scenario na yun sa akin. Sabi ko, oh my gosh, kailangan pag silang nanood, maniwala sila sa akin kasi madidisappoint daw sila. So, yun.
Direct sinasabi kanina na ito yung one of the mature roles that they did, heavy, tapos drama. Yung story, how is it relevant these days?
I think it is relevant because ibang mukha siya ng youth eh. Ibang mukha siya ng kabataan na parang youth are usually portrayed as parang mahilig sa social media, nag-Instagram lang, Facebook. But actually, parang we only think so little of the youth. Pero actually, they can do so much. So that this is parang a movie that will tell us na the youth is still really as our future, and this is what parang the world we live in, we should take care, we should make it as pleasing, as good as we want it to be for the youth. Because they are still they're the future of this country. And kaya mature take siya is, ito yung mga kabataan na hindi lang Instagram or Facebook or social media yung inaatupag. May nagkaroon sila ng problema na hindi nasusolusyonan ng Facebook or ng text.
To Liza, what makes you proud of Alone Together?
First of all, well, it's an amazing story. Actually, marami pong pinitch din sa aming stories during sa pitching. I think we had 3 pitchings. 3 po yung pitching na ginawa na pinasend sa amin. But for some reason, parang may kulang. Till may nag-present po ng script ni Direk and we started reading it sa phone. Tapos yung after parang di ba ata kompleto ng Direk, di ba? Wala pang ending. So parang kami dalawa, ano nangyari? Tapos nag-text na kami, oh, teka lang, parang ganda ng story nito, ano ba nangyari next? Imbes na sabihin namin, okay, we wanted to know what happened next. So, I think that feeling is what brought us to another pitching hanggat na na-meet namin si Direk, and then we accepted it. I think, dun sa slides yun na nilagay din Direk is, yung totoo lang. So, you know, people I think really go through it every day. Parang even na ako, I mean, when I was young, may dream din ako when I wanted to be when I grew up, and it's not this. But, ito yung kinalikihan ko, ito na yung career ko, and I love what I do. But, it was totally different from when I was young, and from what I am now. And then I think yung very crucial timeline of those moments in between, this story explains it. So, I think it's parang ino-overshadow lang ng ibang tao. But I think it's very important that they put light into this thing, yeah.
Ako po, what makes me proud of this film is siguro the risk that we took upon agreeing to doing it. Kasi, like Ken said, when we read the story, wala pa siyang ending, and it's completely different from anything else we've ever done. Pero I know, we hear this all the time, kasi lahat naman ng story, iba-iba. But like, eto talaga, it's not something that we're used to doing, kasi sanay kami sa romantic comedies, something that's a bit lighter, that doesn't deal with emotions as heavy as the emotions that we're doing, that our characters, Christine and Tin, will be portraying as Christine and Raph. Yun, I'm just proud that we said yes and that we weren't afraid of accepting it despite how difficult we knew that it was going to be and how different it would be. Kasi hindi naman kami, every time we do a movie, hindi naman namin alam kung ano magiging reaction ng tao. And with this one, medyo may takot naman talaga kami na baka magulat sila na hindi ito yung tulad ng ginagawa namin dati. And since it's our comeback film, hindi rin namin alam kung andyan pa ba yung mga dating nanonood sa amin to support us. Giving helpful na.
Tsaka, very new sa amin yung pa-pimples. Like, seryoso, super cool nun. I really like that pattern. Pero seryoso, sa totoo lang.
Nilagyan namin kasi sila ng pimples. Kasi
Hanggang
mga
sa nagkaroon kami ng totoong pimples.
Kasi naman, maranasan niyo yung mga pimple. Nilagyan sila ng pimple and mga acne marks.
Walaan nyo na lang kung alin po yung mga totoo.
So, pero yung pimple ni Liza, medyo malalang pimple.
Oo.
May nanang pimple.
Papulkan niya eh.
Alright, excited na po kami mapanood ang pelikulang yan. Any more questions from our friends, media bloggers? Ayan, si Ma'am, habol.
More than a love story, para kasing slice of life or parang coming of age yung film. So, what about it that young adults can relate to, and what is Liz Ken's takeaway from the story of the Red?
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Hindi ko narinig. Ang napansin ko lang, wow, she's young.
Kasi parang siya, coming of age, more than a love story, pero parang na-connect lang through their love story. So, what is something about the film that young adults can relate to, and what's the takeaway of Liza and Ken about it?
I think, as I said kanina, I mean, a lot of young adults right now, I mean, kahit young sila, they really don't know what they want to do sa future nila. Depende sa culture natin, kasi siyempre, we also take courses because our parents want us to. Alam mo yun, it's a very different case for young adults these days. From what they really want and what their parents want. Kung anong kaya ko, pero kung ano talaga gusto ko. Alam mo yun? So there's a lot of factors going on, and I think nobody really pays attention to it. But I think this movie does, and I think it's very important for young adults. And also for older people looking back na, oh nga, no? That's what if, sa mga older audiences po natin, na, mga dreams siguro na when they were young na hindi na nakamit, but, just a little taste of that past memory that'll make them remember of their dreams before, kung nakamit pa nila yung dreams na hindi. I think it's a very important thing. Yeah.
Sa mga manonood po ng movie, I think it's either makaka-relate sila or babalik sila sa memories nila sa struggle in their college days of figuring out who they want to be. Yung iba sure na sila na eto yung gusto kong mangyari pero it doesn't turn out that way. Sana lalabas sila ng cinemas realizing na that they're more than their mistakes and that there's nakakainis yung pagtulak ko. Yeah, they're more than their mistakes and that there's always a way to turn it around. Maybe not in the way that you visioned it, pero something even better.
Thank you so much. I'm sure maraming makaka-relate